Hi everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. I'll be doing a review on the Yuuki cup. I have the rainbow soft medium cup, or large cup I guess. Yuuki has two sizes, however has it in a soft and a hard cup. They don't actually come with a bag, but they come with this option of essentially a microwave steamer cup, which you can fill in and microwave to sterilize your cup. To be honest, what I would usually do to sterilize my cup is I use just this pot. I have this pot separate. This pot doesn't get used for anything else, and neither do these tongs. So these tongs and pot are just used for my menstrual cup, and I'll just boil them for 5 minutes when I'm at home. And so generally I'll boil them in between cycles. Sometimes I do it at the end, sometimes I do it at the start, and then I'll go from there. When I'm actually on my cycle, and when I say take it out to wash it, take out my menstrual cup to wash, I will actually use this as a cleaner. This is actually a foaming toy cleaner. It's fragrance free. And it's sulfate free, alcohol free, paraben free. It's a gentle cleanser to be used on essentially adult toys. However, because it's actually made to use on adult toys that are used in intimate areas of your body, I also use it on my menstrual cups because it is most importantly fragrance free. It doesn't contain any of the kind of stuff that you don't want anywhere. You don't want any of these sulfates, parabens, or alcohol or fragrances near your vulva or vagina. So I'll use this when I'm on my period. I take my cup out and clean it when I'm at home. If I'm required to change it outside of my house or my home, I'll just rinse it out with water. Because really it's not, it's like rinse it out and I'm done. If I have been hiking before, I have used a cup while hiking. I'm not sure if it's the perfect solution. However, I have taken this Yuuki cup and I have sterilized it, filled it up with water and sterilized it with a Milton mini sterilizing tablet. So I've also sterilized it this way. I wouldn't necessarily recommend using the Milton sterilizing tablets all of the time, because it would probably end up degrading or messing with the silicone a bit, but every once in a while I use it. And it's really when I kind of have only my water, my water bottle with me, and something may happen, so I can wash my hands, and wash the cup and sterilize the cup, and that's why there's sterilizing tablets inside this. I won't microwave it generally. I just don't feel the necessity to microwave it, but it might be convenient for other people. So yeah, it does come with this instead of a bag. So I have it again. This is, you'll probably recognize this shape at least. This is the mermaid shape from Kitty Cat Cloth. So back down to details. This is, as I said, Yuuki comes in a small and a large. There is a significant difference between their small and the large. The small is 49 centimeters in length, and this large is 56 centimeters. The small is a 42 millimeter diameter. This is 47 millimeter diameter. The small has a 20 ml capacity. This has a 33. Is the Yuuki printed on there. It also has the measurements on there. And it also has these graduated holes, and it does actually have the two printed on the cup. And these holes are actually printed. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but they go down, so they're at a diagonal, and there is 4 of them. I have not trimmed this stem. I haven't actually found it to be necessary. the Yuuki comes in a regular and a soft. All of these rainbow cups are in this soft. When I first got it, I was kind of surprised how tacky it was. It is medical grade silicone, but it is very, very tacky as a medical grade silicone, and it's kind of like not like the Diva cup or the Lunette cup. In the Lunette cup's kind of this type of tacky stuff on the inside, but not on the out. This is just the whole Yuuki cup. I didn't feel the need to trim the stem because it actually sits quite high up. Ironically enough, even though the length is surprisingly long, it does have the most amount of these grip rings here, and it also has these grip rings on the stem. So the size difference can be significant on these. I really like this cup. I like using it. It doesn't push in my bladder. I'm imagining because it is a soft. Both of those small and large sizes come available in both the regular Yuuki and this soft silicone Yuuki. However, all the rainbow cups come in soft. They do have a variety of other colours though, if you want a more firmer cup. This is not the softest cup I own, but it is much softer than the Yuuki. This Yuuki cup is much softer than the Lunette or the Diva cup. It has really good, so I'm I will discuss this in a Q&A video, but I'm in like the moderate average bleed range of a period, which I bleed about 70 mils in my period. However, 40 of those mils can be in about 30 hours in generally my heavy day, and probably leading into the second heavy day, so it can be quite significant how much blood loss I get in one day. One day I'll do 2 of these, so this is a 33 ml capacity, and I'll have to change it after 6 hours, so, and it will be up here after 6 hours. So I can get between 40 and 55 milliliters in, that kind of 12 to like that 15 to 30 range. And generally in, I can get 30 mils in about 6 or 7 hours, which can be a little bit disturbing. But the good thing about this cup is that you can, or the good thing about actual menstrual cups in general, is that you can actually track your period. Because I know a lot of people say my period's really heavy. I used to actually be one of those people, and I used to be one of those people who used to change every hour to hour and a half with a super tampon. To go from changing every hour, which was would irritate my vaginal canal and the entry point, something severe, to the point where I was in a lot more pain from that than I was from cramps or just having my period, to going to this where I may have to change it after a 6 hour point. So much, it's made my period extremely better, like just 100% better using these cups. So this is probably equal first favourite with my Ruby cup, which I'll also be reviewing. My Ruby cup's actually a medium, I think. So is smaller than this. I will use this on my heavy days, and I will use the Ruby cup on my less heavy days. I usually only wear a menstrual cup outside of the house, and inside the house I will wear just menstrual cloth pads. I am putting reviews up of the cloth pad makers that I have, so you'll also be seeing a few of them as well. But seriously changed my life. So equal first with the Ruby cup. It's a phenomenal cup. It's Slovenian. Another cup I have the Lally cup is Slovenian. My Lally cup is my most recent cup. This is actually a Czech cup, founded in 2007. I do have the lady's name. I can't pronounce it though, and I apologise for that. But irrelevant, Yuuki cup, second favourite. Definitely recommend you getting it. My details are down below in the bottom. This can be searched by looking up Yuuki cup. And other than that, enjoy your day. Thanks.